of what happened to them and what they in turn decided to do with their lives. And we've started making that a part of all of our meetings because it's a wonderful reminder of what each of us has gone through, how much we can have in common even when we're different, and how much that is similar to our students. At the Collaborative Learning Conference, there was a wonderful story told that we wanted to share with you today. So I'd like to introduce Ms. Yamile McBride. Ms. McBride is an ESL teacher from Rural Hall. She's been working with us for 8 years now. So.
All right, good morning. How is everybody? I am so excited. I'm so excited for being a teacher because we are phenomenal teachers, right? Everybody that's here with the different colored shirts, look at that. I'm jealous. I'm gonna steal one of those. And the other thing I was really excited, look at this cougar. If that animal can pay attention and be excited, all of my students are gonna be just like that. I wanna thank you for coming out. We're getting another suntan. But at the Collaborative Conference, if you guys didn't get a chance to go, I am not condemning you. I am just urging you to go. When I went to the Collaborative Conference, I was invigorated. I was reminded exactly why I became an educator. And I thought I wasn't going to do this, but I think it's still in me of who I am. I want to let you know, guys, that I am that student you're going to be battling with. I am that immigrant's daughter who challenged you. Up until I was in the 12th grade, I lived in 27 different places. There were some schools that I went to, it embarked 5 different states. Sometimes when I would wake up, I would eat, but I was still hungry. It didn't matter that I looked like a chunker, I was still hungry because I didn't know where that next meal came from. Even to this day, even the state of North Carolina saying, or the United States of America saying teachers don't make enough money. But I am here to tell you that I was in those food banks, and now I am a teacher. And yes, although we don't make as much as I used to when I was an insurance agent, I am making more than I have ever before because I am impacting lives that they can believe they are whoever they believe to be. Those kids in your class that are so annoying sometimes you want to just do something. I encourage you to build deep relationships because I guarantee you, even the bad ones, they will know. I am the product of what those teachers built a relationship or did into me. In the 6th grade, I'll never forget one of the superlatives, and it was in the yearbook. It's somewhere in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I was the teacher's pest. I wore it proudly too. Back in the 90s, ADHD wasn't termed, but I guarantee you Yamile Valencia was the name of ADHD. I needed so much attention, and you guys have that power. You guys have that power to instill the love, to instill that passion that's inside of you, because raise your hand if you are here making 7 figures. Wait, nobody with you? We're not in it for the money, guys. We are in it because we know we can make a difference for our future. It isn't about right now, it's about right then. Those students might come in hungry, ADHD, immigrant children, gangsters, poor kids, annoying kids. But let me tell you what, those kids are going to be our future. community is investing that much money into us because they believe that we are ethical, that we are hardworking, that we are caring individuals. I encourage you not to get stuck in the minutia of the paperwork, of the IEPs, the PEPs, the LEPs, the ESTs, whatever. It's always going to be there. When I used to sell insurance, I used to train agents all over the United States. I would tell them, yes, you can do it. And I had to go out and try to do it too. But let me tell you what, sitting across the kitchen table, trying to sell some life insurance, these people didn't think they were going to die. But we're smarter than that, right? We all know this is only temporary, right? It was the hardest sale, but yet they invested so much money in things like the collaborative conference because they knew the secret. The secret is building relationships with those insurance agents so that when they go out in the streets, when they go out to the classrooms, and they're by themselves, and Pedro, and Juanito, and Billy Bob, when they're all frustrating you, I just wanted them to do homework. And you don't know, and hopefully you won't be offended, and you don't know that when they're out in the streets at night, some of their parents pimped them out. Or you don't know that they didn't have a sleep. I encourage you, Winston-Salem, Forsyth County Schools, to feel alive because you are the feeders of our next generation. Regardless if what you don't feel it like that, get with somebody that believes in that the urgency is real. It is real, guys. I want to make sure that the person that's in charge of anything at the hospital when I am old, that they know how to read the buttons. Build deep relationships and believe with all your heart, guys, that even if they leave you in 2 days, 3 years, 3 months, that you have planted a seed in them. What kind of seed do you want to plant in them? Let me tell you the seed that was planted in me by my mother. Even though we left in the middle of the night, we went to so many different states and shelters. My mother prayed desperately for me because she knew, even though the teachers told her I was not going to get anywhere in life, my mother sat in a stadium like this in May in her wheelchair and said, Yamile, when I got my master's degree, Yamile, you finally made it. I'm telling you, every single one of those students has a chance like I did. Thank you for letting me share my story, and let's get hyped up. The urgency is real.
Thank you.